What's up, everyone? Episode 10, pay-per-view night, Sunday night, Nerd Acumen Wrestling special evening here planned for you all. We have a bunch of great matches, an awesome card, all the titles on the line. Anything can happen, and tonight, life's a beach. So enjoy the little bit that we have left of summer and celebrate with some beach action, right? So this is a throwback style pay-per-view, Bash at the Beach, if you all recall WCW. So we're gonna relate to that. So you might see a familiar set piece from that. But I want to start off saying this is episode 10, and thank you all for joining me for whether it's your first time or multiple times. And cheers. Thanks a lot, Henry, for that. Thanks a lot, Brett, for showing up every week. Sarah, Locksteady, all of you guys. Obviously, don't have time to name everyone, but thank you all for showing up every single week here. It's been, so far, 10 amazing episodes. Well, 9. This is the 10th one. We couldn't do this without you guys, so just want to say thank you, and I hope this continues to grow into something special because I've had a lot of fun with it. But without the, let's move on from the sentimental stuff and get ready for some action, because that's why we're all here, for some beat-em-up wrestling, if you will. So tonight, Life's a Beach. Let's kick off the show here. Appreciate that, Brett. So here we have it. Life's a Beach. I'm excited for tonight. We got a really good card planned. So we're going to open up the show here. Looks like Rabbit has some things to say. Hi, Rob. Did you win? You're just in time. We don't know yet. Oh, did you see that shark? It's pretty sweet, huh? So if it's your first time joining us, all you gotta do is pick who you think will win each match. If you're correct, you get a point. Most points at the end of the show, you decide the main event of the next show. Simple as that. Whether it's your first time or multiple time, rules apply every single week the same. So well, let's kick things off here with Rabbit. He's got some things to say. Sharkhead, like from Moana. That's a good movie. I enjoyed that one. So again, thank you all for joining us on this Sunday evening. We're trying something different here, having a NEW show for a pay-per-view, that is, on a Sunday night. So hopefully this works out for you guys' schedules. If you're not watching this live and catching this in a rerun, I appreciate you for even doing that. But you are here live, so thank you all right now. I wonder if we're going to see a cash-in tonight. Interesting. Yeah, Caleb is our Money in the Bank champion. Could he cash in? I don't know. Brett says John Cena for the win. Rob is already voting for Rabbit. That's a safe bet here. Unfortunately, for promotions and other things like this, voting does not apply. So this is indeed one of our newest members of the roster, taking out the infamous Eric the Dead. He is no longer part of DNA because of this guy right here, Rabbit. So he's the newest member, trying to make a name for himself. Tonight could be his night. We'll see if that becomes true for him. He's been trying to climb up the ranks ever since his debut. He says, I'm not super pissed off about things going on in the NAW, but I am pissed. I'm not really upset, but I've got some anger in there. I'm not going to flip the lid tonight, but I will get things off my chest. Andrew, just in time. Personally, I think I've been a good company man. I've earned the opportunity. I've done it the right way, the smart way. You people think that makes me a suck-up or a kiss-ass? Well, I guess that's why I'm here in this ring, and you people sitting behind that barricade emptying out your pockets to watch me do my thing. His well-oiled chest. Rabbit's a rip-off in Dongo. He's got the same hair. It feels really good to be me. You know that some days I just stop and look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm so lucky to be me. But luck has nothing to do with it. It's all skill, charm, and pure raw talent. And the best thing that the NAW has ever produced. There's never been another superstar like me, and everyone on the roster is jealous. But that's okay, because of jealousy. There's a lot of words and I couldn't keep up, so hopefully you all can read faster than I can speak. Can't start a fire without a few sticks and oxygen. Tonight you will see what I'm willing to do, and tomorrow and onward you will see a fire blaze. Oh no! Nightbot is attacking Brett already. The evil Nightbot. Don't hinder the gender, he says. Oh man. Mama didn't teach me to talk, she taught me to fight. There ain't no skulls out here I want to break, and I can't hit fans, so... What's he gonna do? Stupid Nightbot die. I didn't even yell this time. So a little self-promotion there for Rabbit, trying to make a name for himself here. Fred says Nightbot is a hater, indeed. Andrea, you're in the opener if you want to get your vote out of the way. You're voting for yourself? Okay. Rabbit has a silver tongue. Seems heavy. Our first match of the evening. So get your votes ready. It's a 2-on-2 TLC tag match. Amanda and Andrea versus Andrew D and Kinda Smallish. Henry says he's voting for Andrea in the opener here. Get your votes in. Rob is voting for Amanda, of course, because he would never vote for Andrea. You guys are funny. So get your votes in. Sarah votes Sarah.
Traitor.
Why wouldn't you vote for yourself? What do you mean traitor?
It was a joke.
We'll see who the real joke is after this match. Wow. That was mean. Lock steady. Good to see ya. Voting for Sarah. So get your votes in. Brett, still with us. Who are you voting for? Cheers, one cheer. Thank you, Henry. Andrea. All right, thanks for that, Brett. And just to let you know, those cheers that Henry is doing there get you eligible for the Twitch Championship in NAW. So you can cheer on any one of our programs. You don't have to be watching just NAW. But if you're on the board as a participant in our cheer program, if you want to call it that, by cheering your bits, you can, again, be eligible for the Twitch Championship. That is the only way to be eligible for that. So let's start this match. Who's trying to remember her name? Double A. Show us your bits. Indeed, Sarah. Show us your bits. As you can see, Sarah is wearing that women's Twitch Championship around her waist. Being the highest female to donate to the channel, she is our first, by default, champion. So if you want to go for that belt and you're female, donate. Thanks for that, Henry. Rob says no one ever wants to see my bits. We want to see your cheers. By using your bits.
We definitely don't want to see Rob's bits.
And the champions here for the DNA Women's Tag Team. As you can see, neither team has the belts around their waist. Why? Because they're hanging above the ring. The object here is to pull them down. And yes, Sarah, you do have a belt And that goes because of all your charitable cheers. So much appreciated, and you get rewarded. So it's that simple. If you want any other titles on the show, all you gotta do is get the right picks in each match and put yourself in the main event of the next pay-per-view, or next show rather. This is what it's for though, the DNA Women's Tag Team Championship. And let's begin. Love the new belt, thank you. Thanks for the compliment on the logo. I really dig it. So again, the object of this match is to climb the ladder, snag that belt, and win the title. That simple. So as you can see here, the ring side, like the mats, look like a sandy beach. Hence the theme we're going here, and then the ring itself looks a little bit like water. So, fun little summer theme here. As summer winds down, we want to celebrate the summer that was. So starting off strong is the defending champions, but it's anyone's game when it comes to a ladder type match. The object of the match is utter destruction of your enemies, then grabbing the belt to show off. Yes, indeed, glitch with the ramp. As if you didn't know, WWE 2K is infamous and notorious for its glitches. It's always fun to see what ends up happening. There's some stuff in our shows that have glitched out before that's been quite comical. Sarah setting up a big move from top rope here, high risk. Could it pay off? It does. You could be losing your belt here, Andrea. Setting up a finisher, it looks like Amanda is down. Sarah standing strong. However, you still need to get that ladder in here and climb it. Amanda is back to her feet though. Damage done, but is it enough? Like simming the entire show. That was user error. That wasn't a 2K error. Henry says huge Frankensteiner. So Amanda going back now, turning the tide. Setting up some big moves. Taunting a little bit. We got some showboating. Who's going to be the first to climb the ladder? Amanda flying up that ladder, going after the belt. Could it be enough? Or is it too soon? Sarah climbing up the ladder to stop her. We see a finisher off the top of the ladder. My God. Hey, I recovered, Rob, so, you know, we still got a good show out of that episode. Crowd is loving it, chanting, "This is awesome." Sarah going for the belt. Does she have what it takes to pull that belt down and become the new tag team champion? And yes, Amanda was quick up those steps. Seems like everyone is really excited about the show tonight, showing off what they have. Andrea stopping Sarah now, knocking her off the ladder. Andrea going after the belt. Does she have what it takes? Crowd is booing. They are not a fan of the arrogant one, who seems to never lose here in NAW. A lot of people have been declaring that the general manager of the show had something to do with that.
I promise, he doesn't like me that much.
Message deleted by W3LL. Looks like your last year's model. Stop spamming caps. Nightbot is hating on Brett here. Oh, this could be bad. Oh my God. I don't think she's alive after that. There's the hashtag movement right there, hashtag rigged. Andrea going up for the belt. Does she have enough? Other Andrea running into the ring. Slowly making her way up to stop. She stops her though. Meanwhile, Andrew reversing it on Andrew, throwing her off the top of the ladder. Is she going to go back after the belt? She is. Meanwhile, Sarah's not having that. Elbows her in the ass.
It was a punch.
No?
Oh.
Forearm strike, if you will. Forearms. That is not a place that you want to hit. Crowd is booing. She's still not falling. Unbelievable. Amanda stopping this. Kicking with air. Andrew is still holding on, floating in the sky. Oh, big power bomb out of mid-air. Meanwhile, Amanda's still standing in there. Andrea not having any of that. Big slap sends Amanda flying. Andrea the only one left in the ring. Does she have what it takes to become new tag team champion with Sarah here? Flying up that ladder. Grabs the belt. Can she pull it down? Will we start the show off with new tag team champions? Sarah going up and out. Where is she going? Back in the ring she goes. Meanwhile, action at the top of the ladder. Sarah with the forearm strikes. Tosses off Andrea. She wants that belt bad. Big strikes. Amanda stops Sarah though. This team is working together rather well. It's like they know each other. Sarah setting up a finisher on Amanda. Knocks the ladder over. Andrea hanging in midair again. What is this? Oh! And she's dead. Henry says the match is setting the bar high for the night. As the ladies usually do, they've been usually the better matches, surprisingly. People don't give them enough credit. Stopping her. However, Andrea also going up there helping her tag partner. Stop. What are they doing? They're going for the belt, but Andrea is stopping it, knocking them both off of the ladder. My God. Meanwhile, we got some weird dancing going on with Amanda. I'm not sure what's happening there. It's just some weird glitches. Do you see this? Oh, that is. There she goes again. What is she doing? I'm rather confused. Doing a little back and forth. Crowd is not liking it though. I'm not sure if it's dancing or glitching or what is happening. Working together. Knocks her out. Andrew standing tall on that one. Sarah going over the ropes. Is she going to get knocked out? And thrown back into the ring. The ladder is glitched, says Henry. That's all right. The ladder's back up. Amanda knocks Sarah outside of the ring. Andrea correcting the ladder. Meanwhile, Amanda trying to make sure that Sarah doesn't get back in. The other Andrea, though, however, is getting back into the ring. Does she have enough time to stop Andrea? Climbing up the ladder. Andrea versus Andrea.
Do they put super glue on a clasp or something?
I think they do. Andrea goes down. Meanwhile, Amanda trying to knock the other Andrea over. Grabs the belt. Does she have enough? Can Sarah help? She does. Does Andrea have enough time here? Sarah knocks Amanda out. She has all the time in the world. Can they become the new tag team champions? Unbelievable. The amount of time she has. And they have done it. Starting the show off with new tag team champions. Sarah and Locksteady are starting the show off with the only people with points. Congratulations. Andrea has been dethroned. Amazing start to the show here. As you can see, the show is still unpredictable. Where's the hashtag rigged now? So congratulations to the new DNA Women's Tag Team Champions. 111. Congratulations. Cheers from Henry. Thank you for that. So this one has 8 people for the DNA Twitch Championship. I'm going to name them all for you. I need your votes. Raven Knight, GRAV1TY, Henry, Not So Silent Bob, Locksteady, Mikey, Rabbit, and Rob. Get your votes in. Again, this is for the DNA Twitch Championship. 8 men in a battle royal.
I'm voting for Mikey.
Andrea voting for Mikey. Get your votes in. Henry is voting for himself. Rob is voting for himself. Sarah is voting lock steady. Rob is voting himself. You know, he knows he's going to lose. That's what he says. Andrea, how could you?
Who said that?
Henry.
Oh, Henry's in this?
Yeah.
Oh.
You gonna change your pick?
Is Mike watching?
He hasn't commented if he is.
Okay, then I'm changing the whole thing.
Oh, if he watches this back, he'll be insulted. So Andrea is switching her vote to Henry.
Tell him I only have one eye right now. So I didn't...
You fit the thing then. So he laughs about that. So again, this is for the Twitch Championship. If you're wondering how you become a contender for this, cheers. That's all you gotta do. Watch some ads, earn some bits, and then cheers those bits. Be as little as 1. Sarah says, good match, Andriolana. It was a way better caliber match than the previous ones. Not to toot your own horn.
What? We're hired. Well.
I mean, you guys have a heated rivalry going. So the men's DNA Tag Team Champion, newly crowned here from the last episode, we have Miller Time. They'll be defending those belts later this evening against the tag team of Rabbit and Desi. Henry says that match was crazy, better than the last WWE pay-per-view matches. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Rob says you let me down, Andrew.
What?
You let Rob down.
Rob who?
Yes.
Why?
You didn't vote for him.
He didn't vote for me. I voted for Amanda.
I mean, technically, I didn't vote for you.
Henry's nicer to me, Rob. What do you want?
Brett, you're still with us. You want to get your vote in. If anyone else wants to get their votes in. So far, I only have Henry and Andrea voting for Andrea, or Henry and Andrea voting for Henry, sorry. And Sarah and Locksteady versus voting for Locksteady, who is making his return here tonight in the ring. He's been injured for quite a few weeks now, but he's healthy, all healed up and back. So he's gonna be the man to beat. Rob says Henry is nicer than me. Henry says, welcome back, Locksteady, to the squared circle. Is Lock's kidney okay? Yeah, I think he had a transplant. Are we on the moon? I'm confused. What looks like the moon?
The floor looks like craters, not sand.
Oh, does it?
I mean, it looks like sand too, but like if you look at it, it's like craters.
I mean, we might be on the moon. I don't know. Locksteady says the stitches healed nice. Still wish I hadn't woken up in that bathtub of ice though. Brett says Nightbot is going to have its own little special place in hell. Locksteady is Brett's pick. Cool. Thanks. Welcome back. Good night, bot. Piece of crap. Rules are simple though. Just don't spam caps. We won't ban you.
Or just turn off Nightbot.
Yeah, but
I'm annoyed by Nightbot.
Oh my goodness. And 1/2 of your NAW Tag Team Champions we have here is Henry. And yes, Rob, you needed money for the kids. Brett says, I hope Nightbot gets a job at McDonald's. Okay.
We try to get our order right, which is a lot different than I just now.
Yikes. That's probably true. It is a place that notoriously messes up your order. Guys are done.
Steven's on today.
Good. Drew's bad. I'm good. I think the person that hates Nightbot the most, though, out of here so far, and probably you now, Brent, but Desi has much dislike for Nightbot. Ding, Frez are done. Indeed. About that one random person that boos.
Or no, it's like every time too. It's fine.
Who is that guy? Kick him out. And the party dude has arrived. We got Mikey. Nightbot is the Avenger of Voices. Brett has been a pain in my ass ever since I become champion. What? Yourself has been a pain in your ass? Jeez. Are you speaking in third person? Chris says, yeah, I'm a pain in my own ass. I mean,
called a hemorrhoid and you can get drugs for it.
Yikes. I meant to say Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot's been a pain in the ass, definitely, since you became champ. I was looking through some stats, and Brett, you've been kind of running the show for several weeks, pretty much since laying claim to you being the best. You've sure backed it up. So we'll have to see how you do tonight, see if you still continue to run things. So I know you have a list of people now that are lining up that want to challenge you. Including, I think, myself.
Oh, I probably should have voted for my husband in this now.
Yeah, you didn't.
Did you vote for me?
I can't vote.
Oh, that's right. Then you don't matter.
Wow. But yes, Brett, you keep winning. I want to challenge you. I want that belt. But I can't vote, so it's not up to me to decide. So whoever's winning tonight, make that happen. Except in big matches that are not 1 versus 1. Rob says I'll be the new champ. Hi, Rob. Get your picks right, man. You can make that happen. Rob says get in line. Pretty sure I beat you, Rob, so that makes me a higher up contender than you. Brett says he won the 30-man Royal Rumble, defeating 29 other people, a triple threat, and a fatal 4-way. He's not wrong. But can you survive against Henry in an Iron Man match? No, that is the main event tonight. Rob says, hashtag rig. Jesus. I mean, Henry, you are #1 contender. So you technically are next in line. So this is the man that started the show tonight with the self-promotion, making claim that he deserves some better opportunities here in NAW, and here's his chance to prove it. Rob says, I just want people to love me. Chris says, you only beat me once. Like, here's Rabbit's chance to shine or glow like this, like he's glowing. And we'll see if he has what it takes to become Twitch champion. And again, this is an 8-man battle royal match. The object is to throw your opponent over the top rope. Once they're over the top rope, land both feet on the floor, they're out of this match and no longer a contender for the championship that's on the line. So it's incredibly important that you stay inside the ring. Henry says Brett might take out at first and leave, but I'll be the one with my hand raised. Oh. So yes, Iron Man match. We'll get to the rules when that event happens. But Henry is saying that he's going to be the one that has the best numbers at the end. Basically, it's a war of attrition, and he's saying he will outlast. Your DNA Twitch champion, Raven Knight. That's the belt you all want. Can you get it? Rob says, I'll be like Road Dogg from back in the day, just hang on to the bottom rope. I mean, that's not a bad strategy. Jinx only works if you're superstitious. Sure is a pretty belt. I wouldn't mind having that belt. But no one voted for me.
Sorry, I'm a bad wife.
You kind of are. Sorry, I forgot. And yeah, Henry, the last 8-man, you did win, which I believe is how you got the belt you had. And I say had, unfortunately you lost it. But this rivalry is real, as you can see in chat. Henry and Brett. The main event tonight. All these words they're saying. We're going to find out who the better one is at the end of the show tonight. So again, thank you for joining us here so far. This is Life's a Beach. Sarah says, Andrew, don't feel bad. When was the last time that Travis voted for you?
Like we said earlier, though, he can't vote.
He can't vote.
But I don't think he would have been if he couldn't vote, so I don't really feel that bad.
I'd love to vote. I think that'd be fun, but unfortunately, I can't. I'm a general manager. Henry says he votes for her in his heart.
I doubt it.
DNA Twitch Championship on the line here. Let's get the match underway. Raven just picking up Rob like he's a paperweight.
Isn't he?
Oh.
He's only like 5'3".
Oh.
I'm just kidding, Rob. I love you. I'm just kidding.
Yikes.
I'm just kidding.
So we'll see who can last this one by staying in the ring the longest.
I'm not going to give you any crap, but...
No, there's that one guy again. Brett, is that you? He's just staying in the ring or outside in the crowd. Boo! Rob says pick on someone your own size. I think the only... Well, yeah. I think he was referring to Raven. I think the only buddy your size in the...
Oh, I thought he was talking to me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Why is my controller?
The light's on. we interrupt this pay-per-view?
Damn Xbox.
You need new batteries?
No, it didn't alert me I needed new batteries. Glitch. Yeah, dead controller, that's funny. Not without technical difficulties. It wouldn't be DNA.
Well, it's not like the WWE pay-per-views go off without a hitch.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, WWE pay-per-views, they've had their connectivity issues. So we're just like WWE Network. We're DNA Network. We're renaming our channel, DNA Network. So no eliminations yet. You didn't miss anything because the game paused. So ignore what just happened like it never happened. So we have everyone pairing off into groups, locked steady in the bottom left here, pairing off against Raven. On the right, we have Rabbit and Henry. In the center, we have Rob and Not So Silent Bob. In the top left, we have Mikey and GRAV1TY. I just told you I'd hang on the bottom rope. I mean, it's not a bad strategy. Rabbit facing elimination here, as is Raven Knight. Could we see a new champion if Raven goes over? By default, that would guarantee a brand new champion. Henry attempting to get rid of Rabbit. Stops that one. Raven holds on. Rob going for high risk. Lands it. Brett says stay out of the ring the whole match and come in whenever there's only one person. It's like a Santino style. GRAV1TY trying to get rid of Not So Silent Bob. Lock steady going over the rope himself. What is he doing? Getting back in though. He's safe. No. High risk misses. Mikey trying to take out Lock steady. Henry down. Mikey is down and out of this match. Good thing you changed your pick, Andrea. Mikey has been the first one eliminated. Henry in the top left corner. Not So Silent Bob picking him up, slamming him down. Let's see. We have Rob going up to the top rope. Big moonsault to Rabbit. Impressive. Didn't know you had it in you, buddy. Those ACLs must have healed rather nicely. Now showboating, showing off. I'm very proud of his moves. Lock steady trying to get rid of GRAV1TY. GRAV1TY holding on. Meanwhile, Miller Time is fighting each other. Shouldn't they be working together as a tag team? One would think so, right? Raven going almost over. GRAV1TY is out. Rob has eliminated GRAV1TY. I don't like you. So GRAV1TY is out of this match. And Raven Knight is out of this match. We have a new champion guaranteed. 5 remain. Lock steady going over, but stays in. Not So Silent Bob eliminated by Henry. We're down to 4 remaining. Rob says, take that punk. Gould does strange things to people. Rob hiding under the ropes like he said he would. Lock steady getting his back broken by Henry. Rabbit and Henry tying up. Rabbit carrying him over the ropes now. Drop kicking him. Henry is out of this match. Henry has been eliminated. Lock steady, Rabbit and Rob still remain. Lock steady picking up Rabbit. Carrying him to the rope. In the corner now. Lock steady attempting to eliminate Rabbit. Does he have enough? Meanwhile, Rob is just waiting and watching. Smart move. And Rabbit has been eliminated by Lock steady. Lock steady still in this thing. Rabbit denied trying to land a move on Lock steady. Big right. Lock is still in the match. The guy that has never won anything is still in this thing. They must have prepared him. They have the technology. Rob has been busted open by other Rob or Lock steady. So Sarah, Lock steady, and Brett have all voted for a Lock steady in this match. You could all get a point for that. And Lock is strong, yes. Technically, this is his. Lock steady has won a tag team match, but he didn't get the pinfall. So he's never scored a win himself in NAW. And we're on our 10th show. Rob, you've won a match. Rob has eliminated Lock steady. No one except for Rob, gets points here. So Rob has 1 point. You are the new Twitch champion. Congratulations. Lock steady. Sorry, man. Impressive return. Brett says, "Welp, it's time to riot." There it is, Rob. You have a title and a championship now. And you got it 1 right. And yes, night of title changes. 2 matches, 2 title changes tonight. And we're going to see this trend continue. Henry kind of hinting or foreshadowing at what's to come in the main event. I guess he's alluding. Rocksteady, man, I almost got my hopes up too. Guess we know who the better Rob is. Locksteady. What has he got to say? He was just out here. He's trying to make his name known with his return. Rob says, "I guess I'm not over the loss yet." And Brett, yes, you do have a match against Locksteady here, and it's actually right after this promo. So is he going to talk crap about you? But Brett, you decided it. You're in a Hell in a Cell against Locksteady. Are you going to retain the NEW Championship that you've had for several weeks? Or are you going to lose it? So here he is, Locksteady. See what he has to say. Rob, yes, you have won 3 times. You've won a belt each time. Interesting. I've been going at it alone for a long time, but that's going to change. And I've got someone in mind who I'd like to say a few words to. Hopefully, Kratos will hear me out. What? What? What is this? Brett says, "What the fook?" How hard did freaking Locksteady get hit when he was out? Locksteady says, I am confused. Holy crap, look at the size difference. Jesus.
Oh God.
Brett says, "You just now turned into WWE." Let's get down to brass tacks, whatever this is. What does this mean anyway, brass tacks? You ever think about that? Why do people say that? They can even somebody just look up their phone real quick, look up brass tacks. Why do you look so annoyed? What is happening right now? So look at this size difference. I know you've been out here on your own fighting the good fight and you've gone far, but I think that with a little help you could get even farther. So could I. Are you in?
It's like David and Goliath.
Right. Is Locksteady trying to form an alliance with Kratos? Are you being serious right now? This is the NAW. We're live in front of the NAW universe. This is the home of the greatest superstars in the world, and you want to form a tag team? You're crazy. And again, anything can happen in the NAW, right? So why not? Let's do this. Welcome back, they're chanting for Locksteady and forming this alliance here. Look, I know you're skeptical. Think about what we can do, you and me. Together we can dominate the tag team division. Are you ready for this? Because it's going to be a wild ride. Is the NAW universe ready for this? I don't think anyone really is. So hang on. Well, please don't be a team. Robin Big. Aw. Yes, this is something. Is Kratos going to potentially help him in his title match next? If I was Brett, I'd be a little nervous. Maybe it's a good thing they're locked inside a Hell in a Cell. Because yes, this is wow. Yeah, I'd be afraid Kratos is going to kill you. So we have here next our third match of the evening. Ooh, does Caleb want cash in the Money in the Bank? Are we going to see a cash in? Not tonight. Sorry, Caleb is not in the house to cash in. Sorry, guys. Maybe Wednesday? Brett says if he runs out to the match, I'll cry. Rob wasn't sick, he was in Scandinavia. So get your votes in. Lock Steady or Brett? NAW Championship on the line here. Henry is going for Lock Steady. Sarah is going for Lock Steady. Rob is going for Brett. So you never know what you're going to get here in NAW, and that's ultimately why I'm having fun with the show, because Kratos just showed up. We've seen everything from Kratos to Snoop Dogg to Donald Trump to, I mean, Rick and Morty. So, what the heck? I picked Rob for a reason. So, who are you voting for? Brett, who are you voting for, Lock Steady? One v one, can't go against him. Need your votes in. The challenger. We have Henry and Sarah going for the challenger. Brett's going for himself, he says, of course. Lock Steady, man. You haven't won a match. So, you're voting for yourself, but is it smart? So everyone get your votes in if you want to vote. Henry, Sarah, and Locke going for Locke. Rob and Brett going for Brett. Brett is begging Lock Steady to put up a fight here. And did anyone not vote? And yeah, Lock Steady, you got down to the end. Rob's right. But you didn't win. So, it's hard to say if you'll ever have a time to shine in NAW. It's not looking great. So. Andrea had to step away, take a call, so she has not voted yet. So yeah, technically Andrea has not voted. So she might miss this one. I'll go ask her real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. She votes for Lock Steady. Rob says he's a Brooklyn brawler. Rob, do not disappoint. Don't you mean he's playing football? So, I must admit though, Brett, you showed up, you claimed, you conquered, and you repeated. But this is a Hell in a Cell. Do you have enough? Locksteady's returning. He looks focused. Brett feels betrayed. Rob says Mikey Whipwreck. That's a good example.
I feel bad for Rob. I feel like he's got to win eventually.
Against Brett, the most dominant champion in NAW history?
I don't know, man.
We've never seen anyone more dominant than him. The only other person... The only other person that has held the belt that long is Andrea.
And I lost it tonight too, so.
With the tag belt.
Mm-hmm.
So far, Henry pointed out that we've seen nothing but title changes. Will that continue throughout the night here? That's what it's for, Locksteady. How bad do you want it, man? How bad do you want it? Henry says it's going to be Locke and Kratos versus you. Rob says Andrea's all about herself. Here you are, locked in a Hell in a Cell match. Right off the bat, Locksteady going strong.
All about myself?
Rob. Hi, Rob. Brett says he'll take on Kratos. I ain't no bitch. Spinebuster laying out Brett. Brett is down. He looks exhausted, trying to get back on his feet. Locksteady setting up what looks to be a pedigree. Pedigrees, Brett. What the hell? He's going for a pinfall attempt. 1, 2, 3.
What happened? Oh my god, that was like a 3-second match. I love this simulation. It's so ridiculous sometimes. Oh my god.
Brett, oh my god.
I don't know what to say. That's funny. That's very funny.
Wow. New NAW champion crowned here. Holy cow. Sarah, you now have 2 right tonight. Locke, you have 2 right tonight. I'm speechless. Was he juicing with Kratos? Holy crap. Brett says he'll be expecting a rematch on Wednesday. I mean, a rematch clause isn't a contract for a championship. I suppose you can, after being champ as long as you have been, you have that. My God.
That was funny. I don't even know what to say about that.
Henry says, well, that wasn't the plan when you picked the match, huh? Brett says, I'm at a loss for words. You didn't even get a move in. That was like Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, their first encounter. And Locksteady was the Goldberg destroying Brock Lesnar. Wow. Next up, we have the DNA Tag Team Championship match in Extreme Rules. Rabbit and Desi versus Miller Time, the defending champions. Get your votes in.
Rabbit and Desi.
Henry says Miller Time. Brett says Locke, I'm proud of you. Did Brett take a dive? Oh. So now we have conspiracy here. Conspiracy occurring in NAW. This really makes me want to catch Wednesday's show. On the verge of voting against myself, here's Desi. Holy crap, Desi. Welcome to the show. You're just in time. You're going to vote against yourself? I don't know. Who are you voting for, Andrea?
Rabbit and Desi.
Andrea is voting for Rabbit and Desi, going with the trend of possible new champs in every match here tonight. Henry is voting for Miller Time.
Yeah, and they're watching.
Right.
Haven't seen Kevin and Trevor in a while.
So Rob is voting for Miller Time. Get your votes in now, guys and girls. Don't do it, Desi. I believe in you. I'm voting for you. So Locke is voting for them with that comment. Desi is voting for Miller Time, voting against himself. Brett, who are you voting for? Brett. He says he wants to be a two-time champion. That'll be the first here. Sarah's voting for Rabbit and Desi. Rob, this Wednesday, please don't squash me. Brett's voting for Rabbit's team. Guess no promises, says Locksteady. So we have Andrea, Locksteady, Sarah, and Brett voting for Rabbit and Desi. Henry, Rob, and Desi voting for Miller Time. Did I get everyone's picks? Still an utter shock from the match prior. Brett says, Rob, what did Kratos do to you? Rob says, I think Brett just got tired of carrying around all that gold. Stop spamming symbols. Nightbot's a dick. Henry says, I think Brett took a dive to conserve energy for the Iron Man match. Interesting approach to that. That's for sure. Spartan Rage. So this is our fourth match of the night. Our first three matches have seen all new champions on the show. Insane. I never thought this going in. Did Locke get Kratos' kidney? Quite possibly. So your defending champions here, Miller Time. Quite the dominant force in NAW over the 10 episodes we've had so far. They've been both various champions in singles competition and have been the first team to carry both the NAW and now DNA Tag Team Gold. So again, they are the team to beat here in NAW. Alexei says you figured out my secret. So that's what it's for. Those nice shiny gold DNA Tag Team Championship belts. Newly formed alliance, Rabbit and Phoenix versus the most dominant tag team of Miller Time. Match is underway here. Extreme Rules Tag Team match. First pinfall or submission wins. So Natsu Sanabao starting out not so great. Meanwhile, Raven showing his dominance against Rabbit. I did leave you alone in a cage with Miller Time, Rob, and that's how they became these champs. So, not bad. This could have been us in the pay-per-view. Pinfall attempt here. That's Son of Bob trying to pin Phoenix. Big suplex. Rabbit showing dominance. Meanwhile, Phoenix showboating. They're both now showing why they should be the tag team champions here. Denied. Now it's on about back in the ring. Raven picking up Rabbit. Showing his power and just dropping flat on his face. Not having any of that. Kicking him in the midsection now. Rob is not very fond of Miller Time. They started off as fan favorites, but over time have definitely turned into heels here at NAW. You're seeing why. No team has been able to stop them. Heading outside the ring, are we going to get any weapons here? Not so Silent Bob setting up for what looks to be one of his signature moves. Crowd is not happy. Pinfall attempt here on Phoenix. 2 counts. Kicks out at 2. Phoenix reversing. We're getting a ladder outside, it looks like. Phoenix setting up a big move here. Throws him halfway across into the middle. People don't like winners, that's why they love him. Pinfall attempt here. Rabbit coming back in the ring. Yikes, looks like that was stopped mid-move. I don't think that was supposed to go that way. Phoenix and Rabbit now showing dominance. Impressive suplex. That's what Silent Bob's slow to get back up and is not able to. Slams him down. Both members of Miller Time looking hurt here. Pinfall attempt, Rabbit. 2 count. Not enough. Doing some zany little showboating. Not sure if that's going to be effective for you. Phoenix, though, with the attacks here. Setting up pinfall attempts. Phoenix rising. New tag team champions. Incredible. So Andrea, Locke, Sarah, and Brett have all scored points here. Andrea, that's your first point. Desi, you scored. Or Desi. You didn't get one right. Oh yeah, you did. Right. So it's your second point. Rocksteady, your third point here. Sarah, your third point. And Brett is yet to get one right. Desi says, no effing way. You did it. Rabbit and Phoenix, tag team champs. Henry says, with all the changes, I'm feeling good tonight. Desi says, I need to piss myself off, apparently. Y'all did it. Congratulations. So Brett got his first one right, I apologize. So right now, Andrew has 2, Locke has 3 after that, Sarah has 3 after that, Brett has 1 after that. Rob, you're still at 1. And we have 2 more matches left. So Locke and Sarah could be deciding Wednesday's show. So congratulations, new tag team champions. Looks like Phoenix has something to say, though, after this match. Henry says tons of mic skills being shown off tonight. Desi says win a match and all hell breaks loose. The champions coming into the show tonight, all I gotta say is life's definitely been a bitch for y'all so far. So you never know what's gonna happen. We still have 2 championship title matches left. So anything can happen. Let's see what Phoenix has to say. Hey NAW Universe, you guys know that I try to keep a level head, but I want to talk to you about something that really been grinding my gears since it started. It takes a lot to get me riled up, but once this tea kettle starts whistling, there's no cooling me down. Rob says, is he breaking up the tag team already? That would be kind of hilarious. I've always believed you all deserve the best NAW has to offer, but lately you've been getting nothing but the worst. I'm talking about a guy with a sewer for a mouth and the breath to match. What is he talking about? That says I need to go lay down. You've got 2 choices, Nightbot. You can either come out here and face me like a man, or I can come back there and find you. Either way, I'm going to get my hands on you, one way or another. What the heck? What is happening here? As he's watching this happen, Desi is getting messages deleted in the chat from Nightbot coming out to the ring. Cheers! From Sarah, thank you so much. Holy cow, the size difference. Who are these giants? Sorry to interrupt your little sing-along of the NAW universe, but I actually have grown-up things to discuss. Thanks for the cheers, Henry. Rob says we all want a piece of Nightbot. Well, it looks like he's real and he's here. So it looks like get in line. Can anyone else hear that? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I started hearing this really irritating sound. It's just awful. It sounds like a baby crying next to a car alarm. It's making my head hurt and my stomach turn. Am I the only one hearing this? Someone please make it stop. Nightbot tell us all. Well, I'm worried for you, Desi. This is a scary looking guy. Been backstage listening to the last few minutes, and while I have all the respect in the world for you, I need to interrupt you here and remind you that regardless of everything you just said, it's all moot point. I'm the best thing going in the NAW today, and it's my time to shine, and everyone else has to line up behind me. Desi says this is phenomenal. Me, I. Want, blah, blah, blah. All I'm hearing is talking and yapping. Are you going to actually say something important, or are you going to continue wasting everyone's time? Because both the NAW Universe and I have better things to do. Who wants to see this match? There's little you can do to get a rise out of me, because when it comes to NAW, I'm considered one of the best. Your mere presence out here is nothing more than a waste of my time, and I'll ask you to leave the premises immediately. Oh, he's going to delete you. Desi says kick him in the balls. Henry says if Nightbot becomes a champ, we riot. First things first, take the bass out of your voice when you talk at me. Remember who you're in the ring with. I'm not some punk who just got called up to the big leagues. Know your place and know your limitations. All caps just for you. Brett says Nightbot is terrifying. Constable Nightbot? I don't need to stand out here and listen to this. You know why? Because I'm better than you. Always have been, always will be. And there's nothing you can say or do to change that. Kill Nightbot, hashtag. This guy will try to make you think I'm not interested in a fight, and I'm trying to run and hide. Well, he's wrong because I'm still standing here, aren't I? He wants to get under my skin and make me look bad. Well, that's not going to happen because if he wants a fight, I'll give him the fight of his life. Nightbot is a coward. I feel like I'm wasting my time here. It's like talking to a brick wall, except a brick wall has a better personality. Tell you what, though. Me, I'm like a sledgehammer, and I'm going to knock down some walls around here, starting with you. Good old D-Punch will love this right out. Nightbot looks like he's wearing lunch meat on his face. Well, I think the power is still on the side of Nightbot, who ultimately has the ability to delete all the caps. But will we see a match between these two in the near future? I guess you'll have to tune in.
What is that?
I guess you'll have to tune in to our next episode of Nerd Acumen Wrestling this Wednesday to find out if this match actually comes to fruition. Well, let's move on with the program we have because our next match of the night is a women's championship match. Will we see the arrogant one retain yet again, or will we finally see her dethroned in yet another women's elimination chamber? And that match is now. Get your votes in.
I'm voting for myself, even though based on this whole entire show, I don't think I'm going to keep it.
So Andrea voting for herself. Nightbot's face looks like a T-bone stank. Rob going for his wife. Smart. Henry, just regular arrogant Andrea. Not Andrea D. So the contenders are, from the left to right, Kate, Amanda, Andrea D, Amy, Andrea, or Sarah. Renaming my finisher to all caps, Desi says. Sarah's voting for herself. Get your votes in. Locksteady voting for Sarah. Henry says the one and only champ, Andrea. She has been dominant. It's all going to be dependent, though, on what number they draw entering this match. 2 start, 4 are locked in the chamber. The advantage goes, obviously, to the last person to enter. Desi says champ retains. Brett says my pick is Andrew, who betrayed me, causing me to lose the title. Brett says I want Andrew to lose so she can feel the pain that I felt. Rob says down with the Andrea era. So who knows? This will definitely be an interesting match. The first 4 to enter this match will be the first 4 locked in the chamber. The last 2 coming down the ring will be the 2 that start this match. So we have a special entrance ramp for this one, apparently. It's one half of the DNA Women's Tag Team here, showing off her newly won belt that she acquired from Andrea. Looks like she will be starting in one of the pods. Definitely in her advantage here. Brett knows what it's like to be locked. Ouch. Brett says this. It's clever. So who will be also starting in a pod? The other half of the DNA Women's Tag Team Champions. Rep says not really, but I try. So this goes for advantage here. We have two people who just recently dethroned Andrea getting to start in a pod. It's not good for the champ. We're going to see 5 for 5 so far on new champions. Our next entrant, also starting in a pod, the sister of the Arrogant One, Amanda. So this could be a good thing. This could be the ace up the sleeve if they decide to work together, if she's willing to sacrifice herself to let her sister win. Or will she turn on her sister because they just recently lost the tag titles and cost her sister the championship? This could go either way. Rob says, I'm going to give you crap, Brett. I voted for you, then you took a dive. So our third pod here being utilized. Who will get the advantage of starting in the last remaining pod? Like it goes to Amy. She will be taking the last pod, meaning Kate and the defending champion Andrea will be starting this match. She's going to have to run the gauntlet tonight. This is not good for the champion. Brett says, I feel bad for him, so I gave him the title. Rob says he does have kids to feed. So that's why I gave him the title. Oh man. So you took a dive. You admittedly say you're taking a dive. Or you took a dive. If anyone can beat the gauntlet, it's Andrea. I have faith, says Henry.
Thanks, Henry.
So here it is. The reigning, defending NAW Women's Champion, Andrea. Can she do it? Can she do it? Who knows? We'll find out. You had one fan, did you hear that? You're like, yes, yes.
I want to hear the boo guy. He's my favorite. Ooh.
Britta says, well, she doesn't say thanks to me when I always vote for her.
She's talking about me?
Rob says arrogance can only get you so far.
Oh, Brett, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Did it? So did you hear the buggy going?
Yeah.
That's funny. And here we have it. Women's Championship on the line. Setting up for an interesting move here. I don't even know what to call that one. Anyone? You just slap her in the back of her head. So showcasing her heel moves here. Definitely not a nice person is Andrea. She gets punched right in the gut though. Reversal. Kate taking her down with the head scissor takedown. Going high risk. A little taunt begging Andrea to stand. It's not a good start for the defending champ. Drop kick to the face. Andrea goes down. Slowly climbing up to her feet. Kate showing dominance. We have a 10 count. Someone's going to be entering this match. It will be Amanda to help save her because things are not looking good for the champion to start this thing off. Who's it going to be? Amanda is entering this match. Will she come and save her sister? We'll quickly find out whose side she is on. Pinfall attempt here. 1 count. And it looks like the sisters are at each other. They are not helping each other out. Henry says, here we go, Andrea. Clap, clap. Overly complicated scoop slam. That's what he would call that one. Yes, indeed. Irish whip from the ropes. Big drop kick. Favor has been returned. Hashtag betrayed. So the sisters have betrayed each other. So only working together when gold is on the line together. When it's individual, they won't help each other out. Big German suplex, German release there. Sisters attacking each other again in the middle of the ring. 10 count. Who's entering next? Andrea D has joined this match. We now have 4 in the ring. No one eliminated yet. Kate's down. Pinfall attempt. 2. Kick out. Andrea D quickly going after Amanda. Andrew's fighting each other now. Top 10 anime betrayals. iRob says, let's see who the better sister is. Andrea taking out the other Andrea. Andrea doesn't vote for Brett, though. We're talking mad crap by you.
Yeah, it's okay.
10 count. Who is going to enter next? Amy is entering this match, meaning Sarah will be the last one to enter. Definite advantage here for her. Pinfall attempt. We have our first elimination. Amanda has been eliminated by Kate. She is out of this match. And now Andrea is truly by herself in this thing. That is not good. So 5 people now have a chance to go home with the Women's Championship. One of these 5 women. Andrea taking a moment here to try to get the crowd on her side. Showing off the arrogance and dominance. 10 count. Sarah is about to enter this match. And all people have entered. 5 remain. 1 title. Elimination Chamber. Life's a Beach is live right now. Andrew, go pick on someone your own size. Leave my midget wife alone, says iRob. Kate going after Sarah here in the bottom. Andrew D trying to stretch out the hamstring, it looks like, of Amy. The champ entering the ring. Who's she going after? Exiting the ring. Looks like she's trying to go after Kate here. Stopping that. Andrea's back goes hard into the cage. Meanwhile, Andrea D's face is going hard into the floor. Sarah going after Amy. Amy reverses it. Andrea D and Andrea both laid on their back. This could be bad. Suplex. Sarah go for a pin. 2. Amy has kicked out. Andrea going for a submission on Kate over on the right. Meanwhile, Andrea D dropping a leg drop on Sarah. No, she gets out of it. Andrea looking to set up a finisher on Kate. Going for an armbar here. Kate taps. Kate is eliminated. 4 remain. The champ is still in this thing. Sarah going up top rope. Begging. Andrea. Meanwhile, Andrea pinning Amy. 2 counts. Sarah on top rope lands it. Big twist of fate on Andrea D. Sarah going for a pinfall. 3. Andrea D is eliminated. 3 people remain. The champ is still in this. Amy on the top rope, taunting. Oh! This is still anyone's match. Setting up what looks to be a possible finisher here on Sarah. Lands it. Pinfall attempt. 2 counts. Sarah kicks out. Henry, 100. Thank you for the cheers. Amy top rope taunting. Not a smart move. Throws her across the ring. Amy reversing it, throwing her into the corner. Shoulders. Wearing down the champ. Going after Sarah. Land some shots to the midsection. Leg sweep. Face to canvas. Puts Andrea down. Pinfall attempt here. Amy on Andrea. 2. Not even 2. Close. The resiliency of the defending champion here. Setting up something. Meanwhile, Sarah stops this. Amy with the reversal. DDT lays her out. Andrea stopping this though. It could have been a pinfall attempt for Amy. Andrea stopped it for some reason. A little bit of almost like snake eyes action there. Rob says slow count. Sarah going for a slow 2 on Amy. The 3 of them are still in this thing. This is anyone's match. Into the turnbuckle. Turns around. Amy watching idly by. Reversal. Amy going after champ. Stops that. Sarah setting up a finisher. Crowd on her side. Pinfall attempt. Could this be? 1, 2, 2. So close here. How are they still alive? Big DDT on Amy. Who's she going to pin? Sarah's decided to pin Amy. Is it enough? 1, 2, 3. Sarah and Andrea remain. Big DDT. Is it enough? Sarah attempting to pin Andrea. New champion? 3. We have another new champion here. Andrea has been dethroned.
Yeah.
Sarah and Lock Steady. 4 correct this evening. Congratulations, new champion. Sarah's in shock. Locksteady is in shock. Rob says it's about time. Brent says, so Tattoo Deathbone, which is Henry. Henry says, holy cow, tonight is insane. Congrats, Sarah. Your new NAW Women's Champion. Brett says, I might as well hand you the title. Oh, man. Sarah with the cheers. Much congratulations in effect right now for the new women's champion here in NAW. Congratulations. Brett says, I'm going to lose.
Yay, Sarah. Congrats. I'll beat you up again later. That's fine. Have your night.
Looks like we have something from Andrew D here. She's going to come out and say a few words. Thanks for the cheers, Henry. Brett says, if I win, I'll laugh. So, Andrew D is coming out here. If you didn't know anything about anybody's win-loss records, Locksteady until tonight has had a terrible one. He did win one, though, as I mentioned before tonight. But Andrea D here has yet to win a match in NAW, so I'm pretty sure she's going to come out here and talk about that. She's had a rough go of things. Rob says, Lady Jobber. You guys are all probably wondering why I'm out here, huh? If you guys quiet down for once, maybe I can get right to it. Thank you. Oh, someone's pissed off. Are they saying we're not worthy? The women's division isn't a beauty pageant. It's a brutal, cutthroat competition where every woman is vying to be the best. And up until now, I've been binding myself by caring what the fans think of me more than achieving my dreams. Well, that ends tonight. I fought for you, I've injured myself for you, I've done everything for your approval. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the NAW universe can finally do something for me. Kiss my ass. Henry says, heel turn. Don't blame me, NAW Universe. This is on all of you. You wanted me to be your smiling, happy girl next door, and none of you cared about what it was doing to me and how it was hurting my career. Rob says heels win though. Thanks for the cheers. I worried about people who think for too long. And it dawned on me, you people don't think. You just sit on your seats and clap like seals at whoever has the prettiest face. My days of pleasing you are done. So indeed, someone is sick of the way things are in the women's division. Could this be our next person to take a run at the newly crowned NAW Women's Champion? Kind of smallish. That'll be interesting. But the moment you have all been patiently waiting for, your main event of the evening is here. It is an Iron Man match for the DNA Championship that Bret holds around his waist. Get your votes in now. This is your main event.
Henry.
Andrea is voting for Henry.
Sorry, Brett. This is the pay-per-view of losing titles, so I'm making a smart vote.
Henry votes for himself. IRob's voting for Brett. He says one belt is staying. Brett says Andrea. Brett says I will never vote for you again.
Oh, sorry, Brett.
Sarah is voting for Henry. Brett is picking himself. Get your votes in. We're still missing Locksteady here. Rob says that dive to conserve energy better pay off, damn it. So this is your main event of the evening. The DNA Championship. Your challenger. We didn't get Locksteady's vote. Is he still with us? Here is your challenger, Henry, one half of the NAW Tag Team Champions. Could he close out tonight by taking home the DNA Championship back and closing out the pay-per-view that was Life's a Beach by making every match tonight a title change? Locke had to leave because he was so happy. Rob says Locke's going to retire on top now. And your reigning, defending, and officially longest reigning champion here. Tied with Andrea. They both lost their main belts tonight. But will he lose the last belt that he has around his waist? Locksteady says he's voting for Brett here. He needs his redemption song. And this is an Ironman match. The person with the most pinfalls and submissions at the end of this match wins. Brett says that, Henry, I need this title. So this match boils down to Locksteady versus Sarah, though, for the most correct tonight. If Brett wins, Locksteady decides Wednesday's main event. If Sarah wins, or Henry wins, Sarah decides the main events for Wednesday. Brett is lost without a title. Brett says facts. It's his whole being. So this is what it's all for, though, in the DNA Championship. Henry says, funny, Brett went from cocky as hell, now he's scared. Says, I'm not scared, I'm just cautious. So best of luck. And again, this is your main event of the evening. There's what it's for. Rob says, if Brett loses, he's still the Universal Champ. Technically. So the clock, 15 minutes to start. Match is underway. Off the bat, Brett going for a takedown. Brett laying on his back, though. This is not a good way to start. Henry looking to set something up here. What's he got? Pile driver. That's one. Landing finisher after finish here, 1-1. Pile driver after pile driver, that's another. 2-1, Henry in the lead. Kicks to the midsection. Another pile driver setup. 3-1. Henry in the lead. Rest says, am I high? Reversal. Brett's had enough of this. Three to two. Henry in the lead. 4-2. Henry in the lead. Again, this is an Ironman match. At the end of the countdown, the winner will be declared. As of right now, it's 4-2. There's the boo guy. Boo. Four to 3. Henry's still in the lead by 1. Reversal. Another reversal. Still 4 to 3 here. Henry in the lead. Brett taking his time resting or taunting instead of going for a pin or a finisher here. Dragging him to the center. Some impressive flipping. 4 to 3. Brett looking to tie it up. Slow motion finisher here. Lands it. Brent loves to taunt. Yes, indeed. We have 10 minutes remaining in the Ironman match. Henry is in the lead, 4 to 3. But right now the advantage goes to Brett. Let's see if I can move my screen so y'all can see the countdown here. There you go. 5 to 3. Henry in the lead. Reversal. Five to 3 still. Lead for Henry. We got the count in the top right there for you. 5 to 4. Brett staging a comeback. Henry stopping this. Six to 4. Henry in the lead. Still plenty of time, Brett. 6 to 4.
It's going to be obnoxious for a second.
6 to 4. Henry in the lead. 7 minutes remain. go. We have our first blood of the match. The defending champ has been busted open. A 6-4 lead is now even more in favor for the challenger. This is not good. 7-4 lead for Henry. Brett trying to turn this around, the crowd with him. We also have blood. Henry has been busted open. Reversal. Injury possibly from Brett here. It's not good. Reversal. Another reversal. 5 minutes remain here in this DNA Iron Man match. Seven 4 lead for Henry. Setting up looks to be a possible 8th. But make it 8-4 lead for Henry. Taunting him to go on the ropes here. What is he trying to set up? Big, phenomenal forearm. What's he got in store? Reversal. But still in this. Eight to 5. Brett staging the comeback here in less than 3 minutes. Does he have what it takes? IROB says comeback time. 8 to 5. Henry holds the lead. 2.5 minutes remain. Is it enough time for the champ? This is not looking good. 9 to 5. Henry extending his lead for just over 2 minutes. Brett trying to come back here. However, he needs his opponent with him to complete this match. Brett getting thrown back into the ring. Henry following him. Less than a minute and a half remains. 9-5, Henry in the lead. Is there even enough time now for Brett to come back? If he lands this, most certainly not for the champ. That would be 10-5. Henry extends his lead even farther. With now 1 minute remaining in this match. Setting up high risk. Big splash for the middle rope. Less than 30 seconds remain. 10-5. Lead in favor of the challenger. Brett says, "Welp, I just lost all my titles in one night." Henry says, "Great match, Brett." Ladies and gentlemen, we have 10 seconds left. We are crowning a new DNA champion here in our main event. Did the ring get rainbow shit on? You sure? So you have here your new champion.
It was a rough night for all the champions. That was rough.
It was. Congratulations.
Was there a belt change every single match?
Every match. That also means, Andrea, you have 3 right tonight. Henry, you got 1 right. And Sarah, you have 4.
Oh!
Sarah, you are deciding Wednesday's main event.
You, Sarah?
What do you want it to be? Yes, you can definitely have a character on this. I don't know how to pronounce your gamer tag or handle there, but yes, if you want your character on this, whisper us. Let me know if you have one on Xbox One. I can download you and add you into the show definitely, and you can have your debut this Wednesday on our weekly Wednesday show at 8:30 p.m. here on this channel. So give us a follow. Or just send me your information, I'll make sure you're added. So thanks for your interest, I'll definitely make sure you're added. But yeah, no, Rob didn't have 4. Sarah, he voted against you in the main event here. And iRob says he got 1 right, the more important one. And iRob says Brett is dead to me. But yes, Sarah, you get to decide the main event for Wednesday's show. And for the newcomer here, join us for that show because you can make your debut that night. But Sarah, what will Wednesday's main event be? We all stare here at the new champion. We'll wait for her response. She's going to leave us in suspense. She's going to talk to Rob and get back to us. So at this time, we don't know what the main event will be for Wednesday. So if you haven't yet, please follow our channel. Join us every Wednesday for our regular scheduled program of NAW, Nerd Acumen Wrestling, a dose of Nerd Acumen's Twitch channel here. So again, give us a follow. We air a Wednesday show for this wrestling show, 8:30 p.m. every single week. We also have the weekly dosage where we get together as a group and talk various things on Thursday nights and Fridays. We have a fun little cooking show, Cooking with Rabbit. So again, we have a variety of content here. If you like wrestling, you're here for wrestling, definitely check us out every single Wednesday right here at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, thank you all for tonight's show. It truly has been known as being Life's a Beach. Well, for all the champions coming in, it's been even more than that. So, again, thank you all, and I will see you all this Wednesday. Until next time,